So in this video, I'll show you guys how I hardwired in some of these LED shop lights. Step one, get rid of that plug. So I found these Sunco lights. They're LED shop lights, 4100 lumens. You can see here it's that 4000K cool white color. This was the color I was looking for in my garage. The only problem was it comes with a plug. So here we are. I've already cut it off. You may be kind of scared. Cut that plug off. And inside almost every light fixture, you're gonna see little black and a white wire inside. That's what we're gonna use to actually hardwire this light into the ceiling where I've ran all my electrical. Once you cut through this wire, you're gonna see the two leads, the black and the white, or the positive and the negative. What you wanna do is figure out some way to get this casing off. I use this pair of dikes here, and I actually just split in between. I just pinched the plastic right there, just enough to split the two. Even if I need to cut off a little bit extra, it'll be okay. So then I peel that back a little bit. You can also use pliers or anything else that you have to help kind of grip it. I always cut it a little bit long so that in case I damage any of this wire in the beginning, I can cut some of it off. Now you can see here, I have my black and my white. Once I've trimmed it to the length that I need, I'll expose that black and that white wire. Then I'll come in here, strip my wires. And then again, just like any light fixture, kind of twist these together. Now I can take this light that once had a plug and hardwire it into my ceiling. So once I figured out the proper distance to actually hang these lights, it's about 46 inches. They come with a couple different mounting options. You can mount them here on the top. They have some little hooks there. You can mount them flat to the surface. I decided to use the chains and the hooks that they provided. They give you eye hooks, they give you drywall anchors. Comes with all the different accessories to mount it however you would like. But as you can see here, there's a couple little holes on top. You can do a flush mount on a wall or a ceiling. I decided to suspend them. Once I had that all ready and all chained up, I was then able to get ready to wire it in. And you can see here, it's just as simple as this. Black to black, white to white. And I have my wires coming in and going out because I have multiple lights all in series, all around the garage. Very simple, nothing to be afraid of. Most lights you'll buy will have two different leads inside, and luckily in this one they designated it black and white for me. If they're not designated, usually that might mean that there's some type of transformer inside the light that doesn't require you to worry about which one is positive and which one is neutral. But most ones that I've seen have a black and a white inside. You wire them just as you would any other light that comes meant to be hardwired. So the plug, don't let it scare you. You can cut it off, you can hardwire it in, you can kind of make it to what you want. And then I'll show you guys how I actually custom made this plate here so that I could secure it up to the ceiling and have a nice flush mount. They need to have these types of covers so that when I go to pass my electrical inspection, everything has some type of plate, and I couldn't find any that fit or worked, so I fashioned my own out of these nice metal powder coated plates. Just drilled a hole right there in the center, about 3/16 or 5/16, fit perfectly, and I could slide that wire through, and it gives me a nice clean seal right up against the ceiling. As you can see here, I got all the lights, just like that, wired right up into the ceiling. So I found these 5-inch round metal textured plates. They have plastic ones and blue ones that are made for the electrical boxes just to kind of temporarily cover them. But I wanted this to be my finished plate and I couldn't find anything that would work right. So I found these 5-inch plates. That gives me a little bit of room to work with because my drywall holes weren't perfect. If If anybody's done drywall and had to put in outlets, you always know there's a little bit of play around it. So I wanted to get the biggest ones that I could find. I found these 5-inch ones. They're made by Commercial Electric. I found them at Home Depot, but they actually came in a white powdered finish, which just happens to go perfectly with the garage. So I just took it out of the package, roughly found my center. There you go. Now I could actually take my light fixture and then I could feed the wires through. And now this can actually mount right up into the ceiling. And I have a nice flush mount fit. It's already powder coated white. I have my wires in here that are actually going to be wired into the electrical that I've ran in the ceiling. And this is how you hardwire it in. This is the finished product. I have 8 of these in my shop side where I'm going to be doing most of my woodworking. And then I also have another 8 in the RV side with another 6 along the wall on 2 different circuits. So you have plenty of light. Well, my goal was to have no shadows in here, but they came out nice. I made sure all of the pull string cords hanging on the same side, just try to keep it nice and clean. I might even cut those off because I may not be using them, but in the future, maybe keep it just a little piece that I could turn them on or off. But if you end up having too much light, you can actually just go in there and pull the cord and turn off some of them while the other ones stay on. Everything is daisy chained together so they all get power at the same time. But plenty of light in this room. That's pretty much it, guys. I can't say enough good things about these Sunco products. They make a lot of LED lights. I've used them in the casita for our recess lighting. I used them here in the garage and the shop. I bought 3 6-packs off Amazon. They're really good price. Never had a complaint about their products, except that these ones came with the plug. I could not find them in the Hardwire version, but I showed you how I fixed that. Don't be afraid to try it. Really easy to do. Most fixtures that come with the plug you can do this with, and I just kind of showed you what to expect when you open it up. I also showed you guys how I solved the problem of getting a nice trim on there. I used the 5-inch plates that I found at Home Depot. You can also use square plates if you have a square outlet up there or you want to wire it in. Don't be afraid, buy a blank plate, pop a hole in it. You can feed the wire through, it looks nice and clean. I've even seen guys put a rubber garment around there to seal it nice, but you shouldn't have to worry because the wires aren't gonna move too much, but that's just another way to clean it up. There's a lot of different ways to do this, but this is just one simple, straightforward plan on how to take that plug off and hardwire it in. So I hope you guys liked the video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the like, let me know what you think, and if there's anything you guys want me to do in the future, message me, shoot it in the comments, and I'll make a video and put it right here on the channel. Until then, see you on the next build.